Hi students, in this session I am going to discuss periodic classification part 3. Now previous video I have uploaded atomic radius, electronic configurations, afterwards periodic classification, general trends, atomic radius completed, ionization energy also some questions we have discussed, and valency, up to valency I have completed. Valency I asked one question. Anyone? Anyone solve this question? Valency? Valency with respect to hydrogen, with respect to chlorine, with respect to oxygen, we are calculating, right? So with respect to, so first let me give answer for previous question. Valency. So with respect to hydrogen and with respect to chlorine, valency increases up to fourth group and then decreases. I asked a question. What is the question I asked? Across the period, what happened valency? Across the period, what happened valency? Valency increases up to fourth group and then decreases. Just look into this NaH, right? NaH, MgH2. Next, if you need more explanation and concept valency, go through the previous video and come back to this one. Aluminium AlH3, SiH4, right? So next to PH3, next to SH2, and this is what? HCl. HCl, right? So now check it. +1 oxidation state, this is +2, this is +3, this is +4, this is +3 again, this is +2. And students, what about this guy? This is what? +1, right? So first up to here, fourth group increasing, and then here decreasing. You expect question like this. Now, with respect to chlorine also same thing. NaCl and MgCl2, right? AlCl3 and SiCl4 and PCl3, PCl5. Yes, this is what? SCl2. This is Cl2. Here also +1, +2, +3, +4, +3 again. This is +2, yes, +1. First increasing, then decreasing. This is with respect to hydrogen and chlorine only. But with respect to oxygen valency across the period increases only. Across the period increases. Clear? See, look into this. Na2O, MgO, Al2O3, next to silica, SiO2, next to P2O5, P4O10, like this it will be there. Next to C with sulfur, SO3, SO2, both are there, Cl2O7. Look into this. This is oxidation state +1 per atom, +1. This is +2. This is +3. This is +4. Your +5. Your +6. Your +7. See, as we move across the period with respect to oxygen, valency is increasing. Depends on question, we have to give answer. Clear students? With this valency completed. Now I am going to give oxidation states, S block, P block, everything I am giving. Okay, with this you can do number of questions. Even redox reactions also you feel very comfortable if you have command in oxidation state. Okay, what is the difference between valency and oxidation state? See, valency means just we are writing number, students. Okay, but what about oxidation state? Oxidation state is nothing but apparent charge. So suppose what is apparent charge? Suppose metals. Metals means loose electrons, right? Loose electrons means what is this oxidation state? Positive oxidation state. What is the charge? Positive. And what about the next guy? Yes, this is a non-metal. Non-metal means what happened? It gains electron, right? From school level we are learning gain electrons. Gain means negative character. Always accepting something from others, right? So negative characteristic, negative oxidation state. So suppose, for example, they asked question sodium valency. Sodium valency 1. Okay, next sodium oxidation state. Sodium oxidation state, how much? Plus 1. Means sodium have capability to lose one electron. Why it is losing only one electron? If it lose one electron, it reaches the noble gas state. So to understand more this concept, I am giving one logic here. Students, check it. In periodic table, we have 118 elements, right? 118 elements. But 118 elements in stable condition? No. So only noble gases. See, I am going to write here helium. Okay, let me use another color. Helium, neon, next helium, neon, argon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon. Clear? Helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon. So these are noble gases. Only noble gases are stable gases. Helium, neon, argon. What is this? Krypton. What is this? Xenon. The next one is radon. So use magic numbers 2, 8, 8, 18, 18, 32. These are magic numbers. With this magic numbers, you can find out any group, the particular atom atomic number. This is 2. This is plus 8, 10, plus 8, 18, plus 8, 18. What plus 18? You will get your, see, 2 plus 8. Plus 8, 2, 8 added, no? Now this is 18. Plus 18 means you will get your 36. 36 plus 18, 54. This is what? 86. Like that we can find the atomic numbers. Okay. Now come back to this one. This is 2 electrons which is having 2 electrons in the valency shell, that we call it as duplet, and which is having 8 electrons in the valency shell, octet. Octet and duplet both are stable. Both are stable. Okay. Now, if you look into sodium, sodium, how can you say its valency is 1? How can you say oxidation state is 1? See, look into this one. Sodium atomic number 11, students, right? What is electronic configuration? 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s1, right? See, after loses one electron, it reaches the neon, nearest to noble gas state. Nearest to noble gas state. Every atom is try to reach its stable condition, stable state. If suppose sodium, it has excess electron. If it lose one electron, it reaches the neon state, right? So suppose chlorine is there. Chlorine atomic number 17. If it gains one electron, no, if it gains one electron, yes, it reaches the argon state, argon state. So every element always try to reach its stable, nearest to stable gas configuration conditions. So such a way, they are losing electrons and gaining electrons. Who is losing electrons? Metals. Who is gaining electrons? Non-metals. Based on losing electrons, we are giving the charges plus. Based on gaining electrons, we are giving the charges negative. If it lose one electron, plus 1. If it lose 2, plus 2, like that. Okay. Now, I am going to list out S block and P block. Students, look into this. S block elements. In S block elements, we have first A group elements, second A group elements. Okay, first A group elements according to new first group, this is second group, right? So in between we have D block elements. D block elements separately we can discuss. It's common of its oxidation state highest manganese +7 in 3D series, osmium +4. I already had explained in D block elements topic. D block elements, it is second year topic. So 3D, 4D, 5D series I have drawn, I have written. In that cases I had explained, in that concept I had explained oxidation state. If you want, you can watch it, students. Now I am focusing more here S and P block. Okay, P block. P block, it starts with the 13. Third A group, this is fourth A group, this is fifth A group, and sixth A group, next one seventh A, and the last one is eighth A group. Okay, now according to new, it starts with the 13th group, third to 12, that is D block. Okay, 13 and 14th, next this is what 15th and 16th group and 17th group, and this is what 18th group. We have 18 groups, right? Now first let me write elements. Let me list out the elements in the particular group. See, anybody know? First A group elements means we start with lithium. Don't write hydrogen. Hydrogen not belongs to any group. It's top of the periodic table. Its position is uncertain. So lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium. Okay. After rubidium, cesium, cesium. Next one, francium. Francium, radioactive element. Radioactive element, I will circle radioactive. Its lifetime is very less. Its chemistry learning is very difficult. That's why radioactive elements you no need to study much. So this is what beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium, radium. Radium again radioactive element. Next, let me start here. What is this? Boron, aluminium, gallium. Next, indium. Okay, and thallium. Indium, thallium. This is incomplete period. Seventh period. This is first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. So seventh period down, one more is there. So up to here you can learn enough. This is carbon, silicon, germanium, tin, lead. Next, 50 group, nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic, antimony, bismuth. Oxygen, sulfur, selenium, tellurium, polonium. Again, polonium is radioactive element. Next, fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, aspartame. Other elements also 118, 117 elements also there that you no need to study. Z greater than 100 is nomenclature differently we are learning. So now here 80 group elements. 80 group elements, it starts with a neon. This is top helium. If this is atomic number 9, no, this is 10. Neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon. Okay, clear students? S and P block. So everything I will explain now. Oxidation state. Okay. First A group elements, second A group elements, oxidation states learning is very easy, students, because here no exceptional cases. No exceptional case. Okay. I will write here, look into this. First A group elements, what is this? General electronic configuration, NS1. This general electronic configuration, NS2. So according to this, suppose if you write lithium, you will get 1s2, 2s1. If you write this one outermost, 3s1. If you write this one, 4s1, 5s1, 6s1, 7s1, like this. If you need to learn more electronic configuration videos also I have uploaded. Just check it. Okay. Now let me write. Here, what is the students? What I said here, NS1 electronic configuration. NS1 electronic configuration 1. Its valency is V. V is nothing but valency, and O is nothing but oxidation state. I can mention like this. Okay. V valency equal to 1. Oxidation state equal to plus 1. Okay, here second A group elements very easy. Valency is 2. Valency electrons how many? 2. That's it, 2. Oxidation state equal to plus -2. Why? Because they are ready to lose. Alkali metals. Alkali metals. First A group elements call it as alkali metals. Second A group elements we call it as alkaline earth metals. Alkaline earth metals. Alkali is nothing but basic in nature. Their oxides and hydroxides basic in nature. How you know it is basic in nature? They're ready to react with acids. And you know, potassium hydroxide, alcoholic potash, caustic soda, sodium hydroxide, these are good basic in nature, strong basic alkali earth metals. Metals means ready to lose electrons, right students? That's it. That's it. So, first A group elements are there. Easily we can calculate oxidation state. Suppose you are going to calculate oxidation state of chlorine. Okay, NaCl. You don't know, suppose chlorine. You can take sodium is +1. No? Definitely this is -1. Overall compound value must be 0. One is metal, one is non-metal. Overall compound value must be 0. You know this one, you know sodium, definitely easily you can calculate chlorine, no? Like that. Suppose Na2O is there. You don't know oxygen oxidation state, but you know surely sodium is first A group element. This is +2. Why I am taking +2? Each sodium +1. Two sodiums means +2. That's it. This is -2. Each oxygen -2. Each sodium +1. That's it, students. Very easily you can calculate the oxidation state. Clear? Happy? Okay. Now 13th group elements onwards, little tricky, little high order question, some induct, what is this, inert pair effect and all I'm introducing. Be alert. First A group elements, second A group elements, no doubt. No doubt. So very easy, no exceptional cases. Now separately I am writing here. It may take time, but once you listen this video, definitely will get very good command oxidation states. Now boron family I am writing separately. Boron, aluminium, gallium, indium, thallium. Okay. So its general electronic configuration ns2 np1. See how many valence electrons is there? 3. Valency is 3. Common valency is 3. Common valency is 3. Now look into this. This is what 13th group according to olden name. According to olden name, 3rd A group. According to new, 13th group. Now it's oxidation state. I am writing now oxidation state. Common valency is free. Oxidation states is -3 to +3. Boron exhibits -3 to +3. So the maximum or else highest oxidation state is +3. Beyond that it is not possible. +4 not possible. Why? Because group number, it follows compulsory group number. See, look into this students, BH3, borane, BCl3. You can calculate oxidation states here. This is +3, this is -3, this is -3, this is +3. Depends on combining capacity of an element. Boron, it can exist -3 to +3 oxidation states. Clear? That's it. So like this B2O3, you can calculate B2O3. This is -6, this is +6. So boron is +6. Is it right answer? Wrong. So boron is +3. You don't forget this one. 2 borons is +6. Each boron is +3. Once we enter into redox reactions chapter, so calculation oxidation state per atom plays important role. 30% of redox reactions depends on valence oxidation states. Here, aluminium. As we move down the group, what happens, students? Metallic nature increases. Okay, but boron family completely different. Completely different. I will tell you. Boron, aluminium. This is this is +3, and this is +1 +1. See, oxidation state how it is varying. Here, I will write all the important points first. Let me come back for explanation. I will come back for explanation. Aluminium is good metal. Remaining group students, as we move down the group, metallic nature increases. The down ones, people are saying good metals, but this is exceptional. In In boron family, aluminum is good metal. So why? Because based on electronegativity values, electronegativity of boron is 2.1. This is what is this next to electronegativity is this one 1.8, 1.7, 1.7, 1.8, 1.7, 1.6. Your least electronegative is more electropositive, right? So V is most least electronegative, more electropositive. That is good metal. Clear? Next one, he is amphoteric in nature. Amphoteric. Okay, alumina, amphoteric in nature. And gallium also amphoteric in nature. Amphoteric in nature is nothing but it acts as both metal and non-metals. Boron also, most of the compounds it shows non-metallic nature but slightly metalloid nature, students. And indium and thallium. Indium and thallium. What is this? Metals. Metals. Okay. So when compared to aluminum, less metallic character but metals, ready to lose electrons. Why it is not showing? Okay, I will spend time here. The most important question: +3, +3, +1, +1. Okay, +1 only stable. +3 is unstable in case of indium and thallium. What is the reason? Due to inert pair effect. Inert pair effect, there only. So what is the group electronic configuration, general electronic configuration? Just now we have taken NS2, NP1, right? As we move down the group, NH2 electrons reluctant to participate in bond formation, If they are not participating in bond formation, NS2 electrons, suppose look into this, NS2 electrons are not participating, then only NP1. NP1, that too as we move down the group metallic nature, so it is more non-metal only, but it is not highest non-metal, no? They are ready to lose electrons only. So ready to lose electrons only one electron is losing. That's why indium case, thallium case, it shows +1 oxidation state. What is the reason, students? Due to inert pair effect. Inert means not reacting. Pair means two electrons. Two electrons are not involving in bond formation. Just one electron is losing and participating in bond formation. Based on that, you can see only one oxidation state, that too +1 oxidation state. Is it clear? As we move down the group, NH2 electrons reluctant to participate in bond formation. That we call it as inert pair effect. So the last questions here. Now, immediately if I give questions, you will get clarity, students. Let me write. Not only boron family, carbon, nitrogen family, up to nitrogen family it can work out. Okay, oxygen also, but up to boron more effective, not pair effect, and then carbon and nitrogen family. Now look into this. TlCl3, TlCl, which is more stable? So definitely TlCl. Why? Because this is -1, this is +1, this is -3, this is +3. So +1 state is more stable. And indium also same thing. InCl3, InCl. So where one oxidation state, that is more stable. Clear? Now, next one here, covalent character, ionic character. Covalent and ionic characters also they are asking questions, students. Already I have uploaded one video, chemical bonding, shortcuts within 1 minute, how to find covalent, more ionic, more covalent, uploaded. Please watch it. Here, how they are asking questions. Thallium chloride, TlCl3 trichloride and monochloride, which is more covalent? Can you write the answer? Can you guess the answer? Yes, students, this is +3, this is +1. Thallium +3 is small cation, smaller cation, smaller cation, where metal lose more electrons, where metal lost more electrons, or else you can apply one more. Higher the charge also more covalent character. And where metal lost more electrons, he is in smaller guy. Smaller cation, what happened? More pp, more polarizing power. If it has more polarizing power, more covalent. If you need more explanation, please watch our video, chemical bonding, covalent character and ionic character. Easily you can solve the question. Now same like indium. Indium InCl3 is more covalent. Like that you can expect the question. Clear, students? Now next one, I move on to the carbon family. This video, it may take time, but listen. Now next one, carbon family. So carbon, silicon, germanium, tin. Here. Now NS2 NP4 electronic configuration, general electronic configuration. After that, so what is this group? This is group 14th group, but or we call it as 4th A group element, 4th A group element. Okay, according to olden name 4th A group, easily you can find out valence electrons, valency equal to 4, valency equal to 4. Clear? That's it, students. That's it. Now try to write the try to write the oxidation state. Carbon. What is this? -4 to +4, right? So here -4 to +4. Okay. Next to silicon, +4. Germanium, what is this? +2, +4 it can show. And tin and lead, it shows +2, +2. Lower oxidation states more stable due to inert pair effect. Clear? See, carbon depends on combining capacity. CH4, CCl4, CO, carbon monoxide, CO2. This is +4. Compared to carbon is more electronegative, right? Carbon is 2.4, hydrogen is 2.1. Which is more electronegative? It shows minus oxidation state. Chlorine is more. Then this is +4. This is what? -2. +2. This is what? -4 +4. Depends on combining capacity of an element. Carbon, it can show -4 to +4 oxidation state. Clear? These are the oxidation states. And silicon, it shows +2 also. Depends on cases. +4, highest oxidation state. Now, next one. Inert pair effect, already we have discussed. No? Here also the last questions. SnCl2, SnCl4, which is more stable? Definitely SnCl2 more stable. Stability. You can write here stability. Clear? And PbCl4 and PbCl2, which is more stable? PbCl2 more stable. Like that you can get the answers. Covalent ionic character also can expect the question. Now, nitrogen family. What is this? Nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic, antimony, bismuth. Okay. So here 50A group element and 15th group. Okay. It's a common name also important here. What is the common name? Nicogens. It is the word derived from Greek word niktomix. Niktomix is nothing but suffocation. Poisonous gases, phosphine and all poisonous gases. If you inhale this one, you feel suffocation, irritation, headache, nausea, like this. Okay. Now nitrogen. So these are all, we call it as nicogens. 15th group, 50A group elements. Common oxidation state -3 to +5. See, NH3. See, this is +3, -3. N2, elementary oxidation state, 0. And N2O5, see, -10 +10. Each nitrogen is +5. Depends on NO, -2 +2. And NO2, what is this? -4 +. Depends on combining capacity of an element. It can show -3 to +5 oxidation states. What about phosphorus? Phosphorus plus 3 plus 5 you can show. Variable valency. More than one valency means definitely you can say it is variable valency. It can vary. It can vary. See PCl3, PCl5. We have your minus 3 plus your minus 5. H3 is nothing but plus 3 minus 3. Even phosphorus also it can show minus 3 to plus 5. But commonly we are seeing plus 3 plus 5. Arsenic plus 3 and this is also plus 3 plus 3. Right students? Here again inert pair effect. Inert pair effect. Okay, students? Now next one. Phosphorus variety of compounds P2O3, okay, P4O10, P4O6 depends on combining capacity of an element. Here also minus 3 to plus 5 it can show. This is minus 6 plus 6. Each phosphorus is, and this is minus 10, minus 20, 20. So 10 twos are 20, this is plus 20. Each phosphorus is 5. And here minus 12 plus 12. Each phosphorus is 4 phosphorus 12. 4 phosphorus is 12. Each phosphorus 12 by 4, that is 3. So depends on combining capacity of an element. The maximum oxidation state of phosphorus is plus 5. Even nitrogen also. And nitrogen, I am writing some important points here. Depends on question, we have to give answer. Nitrogen, common valency. Nitrogen, common valency is 3. Okay, maximum covalency, 4. 4. What is the reason? Due to lack of d orbital. Due to lack of d orbital. Next, maximum valency. 5. Depends on question. Let me take one example. Common valency. See students, group number, okay, 8 minus valency. Valency we can calculate from 50 group elements. What is this? 8 minus group number. 8 minus group number we have studied in school level. 8. Why 8? Which is having 8 electrons in the valency shell stable. No? That's why taking 8. 8 minus group number 5. 8 minus 5 common valency is 3. Nitrogen family. Maximum covalency of nitrogen. If you take one example N2O5. In N2O5 this is the structure. This is the structure. It is D2 bond and oxygen, this nitrogen, double bond, this is T2 bond. See, minus 10 plus 10. Each oxygen is minus 2. Each oxygen minus 2. 5 oxygen, 5 2s are 10. This is plus 10. Each nitrogen is plus 5. Maximum valency is plus 5. Here we have written points. Maximum oxidation state also plus 5. But I asked one more question. What is the students? Covalency. Covalency is nothing but number of bonds around nitrogen. That's it. Around nitrogen, or else number of bond pair electrons around nitrogen. See, just number of bonds. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 bonds. No, maximum capacity is 4 only. Maximum capacity is 4. Beyond that, it is not possible. See, nitrogen, ammonia. No, ammonia. Take one example. It has 1 lone pair and 3 bond pairs. Right, students? This is the common valence. It has 3 bonds. If it donated to someone, then you will get 4 bonds. If it has capability to donate only 1 electron pair, only 1 lone pair of electrons. That's why its maximum covalency is 4. Beyond that, it is not possible because lack of d orbitals. I am repeating once again this point. Around nitrogen, we have 4 bonds, means definitely one is day2 bond. Day2 bond is nothing but coordinate covalent bond. One is donating, another one is accepting. After formation of 4 bonds, after a formation of 4th bond, there is no possibility to form another bond. So that is covalency due to lack of d orbitals. Due to lack of d orbitals. Clear, students? That's it. Here, whatever generally asking questions, all I am covering while explanation concept itself. Now, next one, 16th group. 16th group. 16th group, 16th group are also called as group elements, or also call it as 60 group elements, or also call it as common name chalcogens. Chalcogens is nothing but ore forming elements. Ore forming elements. Ore forming elements. So most of the ores, ZNS, PBS, hematite, what is this, magnetite, C3O4, all ores available in the form of oxygen and sulfur. So see, oxygen, sulfur, selenium, tellurium, polonium. Polonium is radioactive element. Its common oxidation state -2 plus 1. Okay, -1/2, -1/3 and 0. These are common oxidation state of oxygen. I can show, but majority of the cases it can show -2. -2. When it is +1, when it is -1. One second. Oxygen is second most electronegative element in the periodic table. +1 also there with oxygen, with fluorine. Okay. So this is -1 is there and +1 also there. I can show. Now next one, sulfur, -2 to +6. Group number is 6, no? -2 to +6. Here also you can take H2S. H2S means this is +2, this is -2. H2S4 means -8 plus 6. So it depends on combining capacity of an element, -2 to +6 it can show. Selenium also again here +2, +4, +6 it will show. And tellurium, this is what, +4. It shows +4. Here also higher oxidation state is low only. As we move down the group, inert pair is increasing. Inert pair effect is there. So, but it affects more up to 15th group elements, and here also slight effect is there, +4. Okay, but beyond the group number, it's not possible. Highest oxidation state is according to group number. But here most important point is oxygen. Oxygen, let me write note points like note point 1. Oxygen, many cases, that is 90% cases, it shows -2 oxidation state. -2 oxidation state. Example, H2O, -2 plus. Each oxygen -2. Each hydrogen, right? Next example 2. So 10% cases it shows. What are 10% cases? I am writing here BL here. So first one, case 1 is peroxide. Case 1 is peroxide. If you have command in oxidation state of oxygen, definitely will enjoy the oxidation state concept in redox reactions. Okay, see here peroxide, and another one is superoxide and ozonite. Peroxide, H2O2. Here, suppose you don't know oxygen oxidation state, but hydrogen is +2. Okay, this is what, -2. Total compound value must be 0. Total compound value always must be 0. So here +2, no, each hydrogen is +1, each oxygen is -1. -1. In peroxide oxidation state, -1. Here superoxide, -1/2. How it is? Example KO2. I said no, potassium, it is first E group element, no doubt it is +1. Definitely this is -1. Overall compound value must be 0. 2 oxygens -1. Each oxygen -1/2. That's it, students. Clear? Like cesium oxide, peroxide. As we move down the group, peroxide nature increases for G group elements. Ozonite, here also -1/3. Okay, KO3. So KO3 case, this is +1 students, -1, each oxygen 1/3. Clear? That's it. Next, another important point I am writing here. Actually, it belongs to both the groups, second 17th group elements also will get this question, 16th group elements also will get this question. OF2, O2F2. OF2, O2F2. We call it as oxyfluoride. Rather than oxides. Due to high electronegativity of fluorine. Fluorine is dominating. Suppose if you look into this H2O dioxide, oxides like SO2, sulfur dioxide, sulfur trioxide, like this we are calling, but here we are not calling oxides, oxyfluoride, due to high electronegativity of fluorine. Here oxidation state of oxygen, if you are confusing, go for selection of fluorine. Fluorine always -1, -1. This is -2, this is +2. And this is -2, this is +2. Each oxygen here +2, here each oxygen is plus per atom. We have to calculate like this oxidation states. Clear? Next, last group, that is what, students? 17th group. 17th group. 17th group also called as 78 group. 78 group. Okay. And name is halogens. Halogens. Actually, 18th, 16th group students, you can calculate group number, 8 minus group number also. 8 minus group number also. Common valence I can show. Same like 15th group elements. It's common valency. Oxygen 90% cases, what I said, oxygen 90% cases, 2 no valency. So 8 minus group number 6, 2 valency. Like that also we can calculate. Okay. But exceptional cases oxygen is there. So those cases plays important role competitive examination. Now 17th group. 17th group also call it as 70 group. That is, those are also call it as halogens. Halogens is nothing but sea salt producers. Whatever salts we are getting from sea only. NaCl, MgCl2, like this all rock. This is rock salt, MgCl, sea salt producers. Salt producers. Okay, halo is nothing but sea salt. Gens means producers. Now fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, astatine is radioactive. Its oxidation state only -1. Only -1 due to high electronegativity. Is the highest electronegative in the periodic table. Its value, electronegativity value is 4 due to high electronegativity and lack of d orbitals. Lack of d orbitals, only -1 oxidation state. If fluorine is there, your work is happy. First A group elements is there, happy. Second A group elements is there, happy. Why? Because +1, +2. Fluorine is -1. That's it. So now chlorine. Chlorine shows oxidation states. So chlorine and bromine. See, chlorine and bromine. Better I will write little down, students, this point. Otherwise it should be clumpy. Okay. Now look into this. Yes, chlorine, bromine, chlorine, bromine, and the next one is iodine. Okay, chlorine, it shows oxidation state -1, +1, +3, +5, +7. Even this guy also -1, +1, +3, +5, +7. This one also same thing. Why? It shows other higher oxidation state variable valency means see chlorine 3s2, 3s2, 3p5. If you are writing ground state electronic configuration box method, here 2 electrons students, here what? Here what? 5 electrons. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5 electrons. It ready to accept electron means -1. It lose electrons also. Both the capabilities are there. Either -1, +1 it can show. First excited state. First excited state means this electron. 3D is available. 3D is available. It is 0. It is 0. But second period elements lack of d orbitals. Lack of d orbitals. Nitrogen, oxygen, next to fluorine, lithium, any second period element you can take it, lithium. You can write lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine. In all these cases, common lack of fluorine do not show more than one oxidation state. Reason lack of d orbitals. Okay, nitrogen covalency is more than, why nitrogen do not show more than 4 covalency? Due to lack of d orbitals. Like that, carbon hydrolysis is not possible. Why silicon is possible? Lack of d orbitals. For many questions, reason is lack of d orbitals. Here, what about this guy? First excited state. See students, excited state means what happened? 3D is available, whether it is vacant or filled, our next matter. So now paired electron jumps here. Paired electron jumps here. First excited state. First excited state. This electron as it is, you can write this 2 electrons as it is, right? This is also as it is. This electron jumps here. This electron jumps here. Right? See, wow. Here you can write. How many unpaired electrons now? 3. 3 electrons ready to lose. 3 electrons ready to lose. That means it shows +3. If you will take second excited state. Second excited state means, can you give the answer, students? Second excited state means this electron jumps here. So this is second excited state. This paired electron jumps. Next, what about this guy? Unpaired electrons. Unpaired electrons only participate in bond formation. 5 electrons ready to lose. 5 plus 5. Last, see this electron, this paired electron jumps here. Jumps here. So then what is this? This is as it is. You can write, students. That's all. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 unpaired electrons. 7 ready to lose. Its maximum oxidation state is +7. Why? Because it is belongs to 70A group elements. Okay, with this successfully we have completed oxidation state. Periodic classification it will come, and whenever you enter into that particular group, like halogens you are studying, halogens, oxidation states we are covering here. And redox reactions we are studying, yes, oxidation states covering here, calculations, majority of many points I have given here itself. So finally, it is the best video. Everyone will watch and try to do based on oxidation state questions. Okay. Now last one. So what is this group number? According to group also you can calculate now 8 minus 7. You can calculate like this. Next one, another point. Last one, noble gases. Right? Noble gases, helium. That is what we call it as 18. Group of 80 elements or names 0 group elements. 0th group. Why 0th group elements? 8 minus 8, 0. 8 is common. We are taking from 15th group elements, 50th group elements. 8 minus 5, 8 minus 6, 8 minus 7. Here 8 minus 8, 80 group. No, that's why 0th group elements. And the noble gases, noble gases, rare gases. Okay, and next we call it as aerogens because it is available in air. Argon, most abundant one. Next one, next other names, noble gases, stable gases, rare gases, aerogens, configuration, duplet. Only helium is duplet. Like this, different names. Okay, so different names we are calling. Here finally I am writing helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon. Okay, its valency 0. Oxidation state. Actually, xenon and are chemically inert. These are chemically inert gases also. We are calling inert gases. Okay, but xenon and krypton, it can form some compounds when with more electron only XeF6 only with fluorine and oxygen. Why? Because xenon is it is having sufficient electrons, 8 electrons in the valence shell, that is stable, no? So whenever xenon approaching whenever oxygen and fluorine approaching xenon, then it forms the compounds actually based on ionization energy values. So in next second year we will discuss all the points. Oxygen 1175 Neil Bartlett scientist investigated. So detailed explanation coming videos I can do. So xenon X4 and X4 like this. Okay. So oxidation state. Highest oxidation state showing in periodic table is plus 8. So those elements I'm writing examples. Xenon 8 plus 8. Even ruthenium also minus 8 plus 8. And manganese highest oxidation state plus 7. Generally, what they're asking questions towards NEET examination, mains examination, all the points I have covered. If you have any doubts and queries also, please comment me. So that concept next coming days I can upload. Okay, students, thank you. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe our channel. Inform it to all friends. Definitely they will get benefit who are preparing for mains and NEET level. Thank you, students.